Hello, folks. Happy Monday. Back to Movement Mondays. I was out of town last week, and so took Monday off. Like I said, to share a little gentle movement with you this morning to get started. I thought we would do a little bit in the pelvis and a little bit in the shoulders and the jaw. Gritty's here too. So wherever you are, maybe you're watching it live, maybe you're watching this on a replay or on YouTube, where these live after the live. Take a couple big breaths. Noticing if it's easy to inhale, or if there's any tension in your inhale, any tension in your exhale. And then if you're in a seat, on a chair, making sure that you can spread out comfortably, your feet touch the floor. And can imagine your pelvis, your pelvic floor is like a diamond. We have a back point by our tailbone. We have these side points that are in the crease of my thumbs. It's a little more of an even diamond than this. That's where our sits bones are, where our hips bones are. We have our forward diamond at the front of the pelvis bones. And we're going to start to make a circle around. And maybe you visualize or you just sense into those 4 points moving back to the side, forward and around. Inviting the breath to move. Noticing how your lower back is feeling as you circle. Maybe you notice also that there's like one part of the pelvis is more comfortable to rest in than the others. Most of us sit not perfectly even through our pelvis, but maybe leaning to one side or sitting back on our tailbone. And as you circle, maybe you check in with your jaw. Are you clenching your jaw? Or is there space between your upper and lower teeth? And when you're ready, we're going to reverse it. Take it in the other direction a few times. Soft jaw, soft belly, breath flowing. Couple more times around, and eventually we're going to land back in a neutral seat, neutral pelvis, noticing if you can bring your weight into the center of your pelvis, take the pressure off your tailbone, take a big inhale, and a big exhale, and we're going to start to circle one shoulder at a time. Now we're going to take that shoulder forward. Now we're going to take both arms out, soft T, and roll one shoulder forward at a time. And the chest is kind of staying neutral in the middle. Might be a little bit of movement, but it's not. The other side's arm. Really trying to isolate that shoulder. One or two more times. Now we're going to bring our hands to the back of our heads. Fingertips are sitting here lightly. And start from the bottom up. Connect those feet to the floor. Rest in the pelvis in neutral. Head sits on top of the shoulders. We're going to open up the elbows and relax. Inhale, open up the elbows, and relax. The head stays steady on top of the shoulders. It doesn't need to bob forward. You don't need to strain or force. You do need to breathe. Let's do 2 or 3 more, engaging that space at the top of the back, between the shoulder blades. And then we're going to shake it out. Roll both the shoulders back and let your arms sit at your sides. Bend your elbows, tuck those elbows in to your sides, and then relax, keeping that upper body engagement. A lot of us tend to round forward. That weight goes back on the tailbone, and if you come back here, bring those elbows in and relax, you'll feel the difference in your upper back and your pelvis. We're going to take one ear to one shoulder. We're going to glide the head on a big diagonal line. And then you're going to change direction. So your chin's going to go in the opposite diagonal, like you're shaking your head. Keep those shoulders rolled back, arms at your sides, weight even in the feet, even in the pelvis. Let yourself breathe and sigh whenever you need to. No need to hold any tension. And we're going to take it up and over to the other side when you're ready. And glide that chin like you're nodding your head yes on the diagonal. You can even get your eyeballs involved. Look up towards your eyebrows, down towards your nose. And then change direction. So ear dangles towards the same shoulder, but now you're shaking your head on the diagonal. Let your eyes move side to side. Look to the right, look to the left as you glide the chin. No strain, no force. Let it be fluid. Then you might notice some crunchies, some clicky clacks. Nothing to panic about. But you might need to drink some water or spend a little bit more time in some self-massage, wherever you hear some clicky-clacky, crunchy crunch. We're going to bring it back to center. We're going to tip the ear back to the first shoulder. We're going to bring our hand over to this side of the chest. We're going to let that arm dangle. We're going to just gently pull down towards the sternum. Big inhale. Big exhale. And the same thing, we're going to bring the ear over to this shoulder, bring the hand underneath the collarbone on this side, gently press down and tug towards the sternum. Bring it up to center. And last thing we're going to do is check in with the jaw. You can check in first with the jaw by putting your pinky fingers in your ears, palms forward. Can you hear me? Open and close your jaw. And then let it go. And if you notice when you had your fingers gently in your ears, any crunching or clunking, that might be that the jaw is tense, which most people have a tense jaw. And that crunching can be your jaw hinge going into your ear canal and is affecting like your inner ear a little bit. So you can work on relaxing the jaw, open and closing, raising and lower the eyebrows. Starting to wiggle the whole face. And you can use your hands. You can use your hands around the ears, gently tugging down the column of the jaw. And sometimes in group class, we do an inner jaw release where you actually use your fingers on the inside of your mouth. You can gently press back one side of the jaw at a time into this big column from the inside of your mouth. Just for 30 or 60 seconds or so to start. That's a big band of muscle. They can help encourage to release through some gentle pressure. Whenever you're ready, take one more big inhale and a big exhale. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you have a great week. We have class Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday if you'd like to join in for a longer practice. See you soon. Bye, folks.